Augustine of Hippo, Confessions Book 1, Episode 30. Parvena ipsa est si non amem te, mihi, dic mihi per miserationes tuas, domina Deus meus, quid sis mihi. Here, as Augustine continues his conversation with the Lord, he asks a question. He says, Parvena ipsa est. Is it a small thing? Is it a trivial matter? Parva and ipsa are feminine, singular, and nominative. Ipsa here I'm taking as a substantive. That means an adjective used as a noun. Is the very thing, the thing itself, and perhaps we might expect that something like race is implicit. That's a possibility. Is the thing itself, the circumstance itself, small? Namely, if I should not love you, if I do not love you. Amem is a first singular, present, subjunctive, and active. First singular, present, subjunctive, active. And thus, this is what we would call a mixed conditional. I say it's a mixed conditional because when we have a present subjunctive in the protasis, the if clause, then if we have a present subjunctive in the then clause, the apodosis, then we have what's called a future less vivid, sometimes known as a should-would. This is what some of the grammar books, or at least the textbooks, call it, a should-would, or a future less vivid conditional. But we don't have a subjunctive in the apodosis, or the then clause. Instead, we have the indicative est. And so this is a mixed conditional. So again, is this very circumstance trivial? Namely, if I should not love you, woe unto me, mihi. Here, mihi is masculine, singular, and dative, used in this exclamation. But woe unto me, dic mihi, tell me, speak to me, by your mercies, per miserationes tuas, O Lord my God, tell me, quid sis mihi, what you are to me, what your relationship is to me. So we have as our main verb, dic, and this is the second singular, present, imperative, and active from the third conjugation verb dico, dicere. It's an irregular infinitive, and there are in fact 4 of these in Latin. There's dic, duc, fac, and fer. Each one of these is from a third conjugation verb, dic, duc, fac, fer, in which the second singular imperative is irregular, and the second plural is irregular also for fer, namely it's ferte, while this is dicite, ducite, and facite. So imperative, speak to me, tell me. We have mihi in the masculine singular dative as the indirect object. Tell me how, per miserationes tuas, through or by your mercies. And this is feminine plural and accusative as the object of the preposition per. We then have a vocative phrase, O Lord, my God, masculine singular vocative, and then the object of dic is this clause, the quid sis mihi clause. And this is in fact an interrogatio, or question, an interrogatio obliqua, an indirect question. And that explains why we have a subjunctive sis, and then again mihi as a dative indirect object.